Okay, we're back. Let's go pull Mastercam back up. The last two videos we did the pocket, then we did the contour. Now we're going to drill some holes. We need to get back into our top view. And what I like to do is I want to put some holes in on top of this embossment. And I want to place them exactly in the center of this, here, here, and here. Or I should say maybe the 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock position. The easiest way to do that would be to put points. If I go to this little green plus sign here, create point position, now I have X, Y, and Z coordinates. So I need to know how far it is to get to the center of this. We know that from this line to this was 3/8, and from here all the way over to here was 3/4. So if I get in between here, for here to here was 3/8, and half of 3/8 is 3/16, or 0.1875. Let's pull my calculator up, and if I type in 0.375 plus 3/16 is 0.1875, that equals 9/16, or 0.5625. I'm just going to minimize that, and right here 0.5625, tab over. Now I know this is 5 inches, so half of 5 is 2.5, 2.5, tab. See, it put me a little blue dot here. All right, let's put one here. I know that half of it from here to here in my x-axis is going to be 2.5. Tab over. However, I'm not sure how far it is from here all the way up to here. So I know from here, from the bottom up to the top is 5. So I'm going to say 5 minus 9/16. Let's clear that. 5 minus 0.5625. It's 4 7/16, so 4.4375. Okay. Now, since this is square, from here to here is 4.4375. That means that from here all the way over to here is going to be the same thing. So 4.4375, tab over, 2.5 MOY, 2.5, tab. Okay, let's get to this point. Half of that is going to be 2.5 MX, tab over, and 0.5625 MOY, tab. And now we have our points exactly where I want them. I'm going to hit green check for that. And let's go to tool paths, and we're going to drill these holes. So we're going to select drill. Now, depending on where I click, depends on how it's going to machine this part or drill these holes. I'm going to, and notice this too, whenever I get close to it, it just snaps right to the point. Click it, click that one, click this one, and then click this one. Green check. Let's go to tool, select library tool. Now I want to drill these holes 1/4 inch. So I'm going to look for 1/4 inch drill. It's showing 261 of 367 tools. Normally I like to see all of my tools, so if I click this, I'm showing 367 of 367 now. Let's scroll down until I find a 1/4 inch cutter, which is 250 thousandths. And here it is here. I'm going to double click that. Just like we did before, we changed that 3/4 to a number 7. Well, my 1/4 inch drill is a number 3 out there in the CNC machine. So if I double click that, change that to tool number 3. There, it changed it for me. Go ahead and change my feed rate. I'm going to go ahead and drill it at 20 inches a minute. And notice I can go a lot faster than that now. I'm showing almost 70 surface feet per minute. I'm going to increase that to 1500. 98. That's very good. Alright, cut parameters. It's showing drill and counter bore. Well, I want to do peck drilling. So if I click here, first option is peck drill. What peck drill does for us is it goes down. In this case, it's going to go 100 thousandths, and it's going to go down 100 thousandths. It's going to go all the way back up to the surface. The chips come out, coolant flows in. It's going to go down to where it was at, an additional 100 thousandths until I give it the depth that I need to go. In this case, I'm going to go all the way through so we can see the bottom. And we know that the stock material is 1 inch thick. So if I go to linking parameters and I say negative 1.0, now if I go to tip compensation, I'm going to turn that on so I can show you what I'm getting ready to do. From the point to the full diameter is showing 75 thousandths. If I do not activate tip compensation, the very tip is just going to break through. Well, I want the full diameter to break through, so that's why I'm leaving it on tip compensation. Now, and like before, I can turn coolant on or off. Just leave it off. That machine out there, it doesn't have coolant on anyway for the IntelliTech. So if I hit blue apply, green check, here's my tool path. This is going to be my first one, second one, third one, and then fourth one. Isometric view. I'm going to select just that operation. Uncheck these. Check that one only. That way we can see it. Verify and drill. Dynamic rotation. Let's see what we have on the bottom side. Alright, the holes are drilled all the way through. Let's exit out of that. And let's select all of our operations. And let's verify. There you have it. A pocket, a contour, and drilled holes. Okay. Now, we can also do something called backplot. If I click on backplot, let's rewind it. There we go. Click play. We'll stop that. Let's run it again. I didn't want all those tool paths in the way. Play. And that's actually showing the actual tool path. About to finish the pocket. Now it's doing the contour. Change tools, and it drilled the holes. Now, if I want to see how long it took me to machine the entire part, I can click here on this blue drop down and go to info, and it's showing me at 26 minutes. Well, I can speed that up because I know I didn't change my feed rates on this one. 30, 15, rapid retract, blue apply, green check, clean up my dirty geometry, and now I'm at 3 minutes and 8.65 seconds. Alright, well that's it, other than generating code, but we've already done that several times, so you know how to do that. Well, thanks for watching.